Jean-Michel Jarre, the pioneer of electronic music. In a quiet studio in Lyon, France, a young Jean-Michel Jarre was captivated by sounds most people had never even imagined. While others pursued traditional music, Jarre was experimenting with futuristic tones and electronic instruments. What started as a childhood fascination soon evolved into a groundbreaking career that would redefine music and elevate it into an immersive global art form. This is the story of Jean-Michel Jarre, the man who transformed sound into magic. Jean-Michel Jarre was born in 1948 into a family steeped in musical tradition. His father, Maurice Jarre, was an Oscar-winning composer, but their paths couldn't have been more different. While Maurice's work filled grand orchestral halls, Jean-Michel was drawn to the cutting-edge possibilities of electronic music. Inspired by instruments like the Theremin and the Ondes Martenot, he began crafting otherworldly sounds that defied conventional musical boundaries. By the 1970s, his experimental instincts began to bear fruit. In a modest home studio, Jarre spent countless hours surrounded by analog synthesizers, pushing their capabilities to their limits. The result was Oxygène, 1976, an album that blended ethereal melodies with hypnotic rhythms to create a soundscape unlike anything heard before. Critics doubted its commercial potential, but Jarre's instincts proved right. Oxygène sold millions of copies worldwide and became a cornerstone of electronic music, introducing the genre to mainstream audiences. It wasn't just an album, it was a revolution. But Jean-Michel Jarre wasn't content with creating extraordinary records. He wanted to reinvent the live music experience. For him, a concert wasn't just about playing songs. It was an opportunity to merge music, technology, and visual art into a single transformative spectacle. In 1979, Jarre staged a monumental performance in Paris to celebrate Bastille Day. With the city as his stage, he combined lasers, fireworks, and projections onto historic buildings, creating an unforgettable sensory experience. Over 1 million people gathered to witness the show, a world record at the time. This achievement, however, was only the beginning. In 1986, Jarre performed in Houston, Texas, to honor NASA's 25th anniversary and the city's 150th birthday. He transformed the skyline into a dynamic canvas, using skyscrapers as projection screens and synchronizing lasers and fireworks with his music. The event drew 1.5 million attendees, setting another world record and solidifying Jarre's reputation as a master of large-scale performances. What set Jarre apart wasn't just the scale of his shows, but his visionary use of technology. Instruments like the Fairlight CMI and the laser harp became more than tools. They were integral to his artistic expression. Jarre's innovative approach wasn't limited to instruments. His 1984 album Zuluk used samples of human voices speaking in dozens of languages, creating a soundscape that celebrated global unity. This spirit of connection defined Jarre's career. He became a cultural ambassador, performing in iconic locations like the Great Wall of China and the Pyramids of Egypt. Each concert was a statement, a fusion of history, art, and technology that transcended borders and brought people together. Even as music trends evolved, Jarre remained ahead of his time. He embraced collaborations with contemporary artists like Moby and Hans Zimmer, demonstrating that his creativity and relevance spanned generations. Whether in intimate studios or on massive stages, Jarre's work consistently pushed the boundaries of what music could be. Today, Jean-Michel Jarre is more than an artist. He's a cultural icon and a pioneer. His work paved the way for the electronic music revolution, inspiring countless artists, from Daft Punk to Armin van Buuren. His concerts continue to captivate millions, proving that music, when combined with innovation and vision, can become a universal language. Jean-Michel Jarre's story is a testament to the power of imagination and ambition. From a small studio in Lyon to record-breaking global performances, he has shown the world that sound has no limits, and that music can truly be magic. Discover the roots of trance and its rise to global dominance in this electrifying journey. Like, comment, and subscribe to Amixtopia to dive deeper into music's most influential stories.